You know, Celebrity Central. You never quite know who's going to stop by the show. Today I got Marsha Ambrosis in the building. How you doing?
I'm lovely and happy to be here with you.
No doubt. I remember when you came down for the Q when we did the Bayou Classic Jam.
Yes, that was insane. First of all, it was insane because that's the first time Wayne came out, and
Yeah.
it was like a big homecoming.
Right.
And then all of the young money gets on stage, and then they're like, and now, Marsha Ambrosis. And I was like, what? And then it was still, New Orleans is a musical town, so it was
Right.
still well received, and I think that's when Far Away was first played out here. You
Right.
guys have been so supportive.
We played it to death.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie, I was a little scared for you.
Why?
Well, because, they had been waiting for Lil Wayne for a long time.
Right.
And then they didn't know he was coming.
Right.
That was like his first.
That's where my head was at, and I was like, wow, we're New Orleans, the Wayne just came out.
Right.
People, I got on stage, and they had butterflies, and
Right.
it was going crazy.
And that's what I was gonna say. I was so impressed by how you did what you did because, the crowd was amped, and I was like, oh damn, she coming behind Wayne, and then you killed it. So
that was one. I was proud of that moment. That was a proud moment in my career that I actually got on stage after Lil Wayne.
Right, you know what? I have a lot of music conferences and stuff like that, and I always try to do the artist advocacy thing.
Right.
But you just mentioned butterflies, and I always thought that was a really cool thing that a lot of people didn't know, that you were one of the writers on that song for Michael Jackson?
I am the writer.
The soul writer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that publishing check has got to be stupid, huh?
It's lovely, and it was a great beginning to my career, as Michael Jackson himself didn't have to, take a chance on an upcoming writer. I hadn't done anything prior to, Butterflies to prove to him that I was worthy of such a fate, and he just genuinely enjoyed the music.
So
how humble he was.
how do you hook up with Michael Jackson?
You do a demo, and I think coming to the United States, I'd already written a song in '97 back home in London about a guy I had a crush on who worked in McDonald's, and I thought he was fine. And he gave me Butterflies, and years later, when getting to Philly, I got to do the demo again. The producer and myself, Andre Harris, who produced it with me. We did that demo, became a part of the Flowetry demo, and the guy that signed us was Michael Jackson's personal manager, John McClain.
Okay,
Because I know Mike's gonna love this record, I'm gonna play it for him. So, if someone says that to
Like,
you, you're like,
yeah, right.
we don't even know you, whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then, you do the background check, and it's like, no, for real, like, that's the people.
Right.
And then he called the studio and said, I want to work with that British chick that wrote.
And you were like, who is this playing on the damn phone?
Exactly. For months, though.
Right.
For months, I'm thinking it's a joke, and then months later, I'm sitting as close as we are talking to Mike, like, okay, so how do you want to do this? Because I know you tell me what to do. This is your song, and I want to make it to the best of your ability versus his ability.
So I'm sure it was pretty nervous going on after a crazy raucous crowd after Lil Wayne, but how nervous was it being with the king?
I was petrified.
Right.
At first. And he sat me down and said, no, this is you.
Right,
you are worthy of this. Know that, and then we can move forward. And in doing so, I got to tell Michael Jackson what to do for 2 weeks.
Wow. So was it fun? Was he like a fun kind of guy?
He was the coolest.
Was Bubbles running around the studio or something? What?
Bubbles not around, no. The kids were. Harrison Prince. They were young at the time. So this is like the year 2001, March to be exact.
Right.
Which is crazy. It starts 10-year anniversary at that moment. And I got to know him as a family man. And Harrison versus, just an artist. And he was a practical joker. He's always wanted to say, the fake gold teeth and the grills. And he would go to Vegas jewelry stores and try and buy diamonds with them in the mouth, putting on a fake accent. And I was like, Mike, why? He's like, because it's funny.
Right.
Like, I would do that because it's funny, but you're Michael Jackson.
Right.
So I think it's unfortunate, that we've lost a great one. But I remember seeing his brother on TV telling similar stories about him doing that. And I was like, sitting back, knowing that he told me those same stories, so just to connect with him on a more personal level was a blessing for me, and a blessing at the beginning of my career. For 10 years later to have Late Nights and Early Mornings, the album out, and there's a remix on there that I did to honor that moment.
Okay.
So I'm glad I
So
got to do that.
tell me about this new project.
It's amazing.
Okay. That sums it up.
Yeah, I mean, in a nutshell, for me, it's been a long time coming, and I'm thankful that I got to do it my way. I think I've proven myself enough to then have the label support from J Records. The same manager that I've had is sitting right over there trying to be quiet. Julius Irving III is the son of the infamous Dr. J. And
That's Dr. J's son over there?
That is. And being that I've come from a basketball background myself, and our fathers were coached together in the early 80s, it's like I couldn't have called my life or my destiny to be where I am.
So you used to get on the court and do your thing?
I only do music because I got injured.
Really?
Yeah.
So you had a nice J, or the crossover was nice?
Not part of my game. So yes, that was my...
So did you ever play basketball with Prince?
I didn't, but we joked about it. We did a Grammy after party and was crazy about that. Dave Chappelle was there.
Right.
It's like me, Dave Chappelle, like Chris Rock, and it was just insane. And we're at Prince's house, and everyone was like, "Yo, we should just get the basketball right now." And pancakes.
Right.
Pancakes. I'm like, why am I even here? And I was like, this is how my life has worked out. And it's only to be recognized as a blessing. I've worked hard my entire career, and I've gotten to reap the benefits of that.
Wow.
And here we sit.
These are things. Right. You can only imagine in your dreams or whatever.
But I couldn't make this up. My dreams are boring in comparison to my real life. So when I dream, I just fly or something.
Right.
Because that might not be able to do that in this lifetime, but yeah.
But if the right things are going for you, it might just happen.
I don't know. I can meet Prince. I can work with Mike. I can jam with Stevie Wonder and do all these great things that I can do with the music. That's because I have people that believe in me, which makes this so much easier. Like having a team of people around you that believe in me.
Yeah, and you're bad on that piano. I was watching you get it in on the ivories when you were over there. You was doing your thing.
I can fake my way to making it.
Fake it till you make it, huh?
Yeah, I should be better than I am, but yeah, that's how I started. I've always played the keys and kind of worked my way around why.
So are you writing anything for any other artists right now?
I am, but because I've been concentrating on what is the #1 R&B album in the country, my album, I think I've earned the right to, concentrate on me a little bit. I'm being a little bit selfish, but yes, I will be back in the studio working with a lot of people.
Okay, that's a beautiful thing. You're coming today to perform, get down.
It's the infamous house.
It's a magical stage over there on Decatur Street.
It definitely is, and I recorded what was the Flowism live album there with Flowistry.
Right, I do remember that.
I'm bringing what is back, the songstress back to New Orleans, and I'm looking forward to it tonight.
So, I know you probably don't like to talk about the whole Flowistry thing or whatever. Was it a bad breakup, or it was?
Yeah. I mean, no love lost, of course, but when you grow into this industry and become the people that you really are, if you grow apart, that's all that is. So, when I'm leaving the group to pursue personal endeavors, something that I should have seen coming. But when that's forced upon you, it's like, okay, well, what do I do now with my life? And I've just been happy and content in being who I am. Right. It's all good.
There it is. And that's a good thing, because then I think sometimes it even validates your self-worth even more, that it didn't take a group to make you popular or successful. You had it in you already.
We're both solo artists anyway. I just managed to find something creative that worked very well together at its time. 3 albums in, by right, you'd want to do something in your own life. And being different people, we want to do different things. So I'm enjoying being me.
What was y'all joint biggest single? How big was Say Yes?
What's crazy about Say Yes is it was never intended to be a Flowisty song.
Really?
I wrote that record, just me and Dre in the studio, and it was for Ron Isley. And he was doing a solo project at the time, and he didn't take it. So I was like, okay, just
give me that.
As Butterflies, but Michael Jackson took that one.
Right.
And that's the same thing. So I kind of had all these records that were still my records that managed to work for a project that I believed in at the time. So, yeah, I think Say Yes was our biggest record.
That's a big record.
Yeah.
No doubt. And I think we might have
love Say Yes.
broke
I still
that
love
one.
Say Yes.
Yeah, a lot of guys like it too.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad. That's why I made it.
It worked. That cameraman over there was like, yeah, me too. Yeah. But I'm glad you stopped by the studio.
Thank you so much for having me.
Once again, look forward to a big show tonight. You, along with Melanie Fiona. Last time she rocked the House of Blues stage. Great show, great show. She's an upcoming superstar in her own right. She's done so many good things. But once again, appreciate that. Where can folks get you out? iTunes?
iTunes, Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, I don't know. Wherever
everywhere.
selling it, go get it. It's out and it's lovely.
Do you have a website?
I do, MarshaAmbrosiusmusic.com, or you can hit me up on Twitter.com/MarshaAmbrosius, Facebook.com/MarshaAmbrosius. And I control all of it's weird. I control my Twitter. People are like, is that really you?
Right.
Tweets? I'm like, who tweets for someone? It's
They got
140 characters.
They got ghost tweeters out there. I'm telling you.
I don't have a ghost tweeter.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna follow you today.
Done deal.
All right, there it is.
Like mine is on deck right now. If you don't.
I'm a Twitter head.
Okay, cool.
Now I'm gonna probably misspell it or something, but
MARSHA.
Okay.
AMBROSIUS. All of you can hit me up.
Yep, that's it. Follow her now. Marsha Ambrosius in the studio. Y'all make sure and if y'all already have your tickets, grab some over there at the box office. Hustle Blues is gonna be on fire tonight. We'll take a little look at the traffic right about now with Lisa Baquet.